so we finally got our next contestant up. Gonna be Buck's perfect attendance record as far as all these match critiques are concerned. The only reason why he wasn't featured on the last one is just because we actually had way too many critiques to go through. So it's kind of a carryover from the last ones that we're doing. But, you know, very solid duck hunt. I believe Texas, if I remember correctly, and all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll see what he's got here. We'll get a more legitimate look at the Yoshi duck hunt matchup, I assume. Once again, as I stated, basically the main thing that you're doing with this one is you're playing a lot with your projectiles to like force Yoshi to like kind of navigate around them or to hit them. Yoshi hitting the projectiles is a good thing. It puts him in a lot more hit stun and it gives you a lot more time to react to where exactly he's going to go. So not a bad thing to do. Not a bad idea to play behind gunman. So that way, if he does come in and he has to hit the gunman, that gives you a lot more time to react to what he's going to do. So kind of makes it like an easier way to just sort of line up your clay pigeons and whatnot. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a thing that happens. This was very quiet. F throw can. Oh, we missed the up air. You could have nared out a shield to punish that. So off of that, I'm pretty sure you could have just pinged can preemptively to cover that, but maybe because of the clay pigeon, it taken a little bit too long. That was actually a really good phantom footstool from them. That was a really good delay on your can release too. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is shield can will eat Yoshi alive. So that's something always to remember. Like, Yoshi doesn't have any disjoints, so he's doing that with all time. And that's a good thing. If they mess up their DI, they're going to die mad early to gunman. Good run away. So one thing that, yeah, so you always got to watch your options there. Yoshi's always going to, for the most part, try to go off stage and, like, edgeguard you. And realistically, there's not really a reason not for Yoshi not to go for that, unless, like, you've got yourself covered, so always watch what they're doing, especially when you're in close proximity. Yep. Yeah. That's why I say, always watch your jump. Watch your jump. Watch how you're moving there, because Yoshi's going to fiend for that. You got so unlucky there. You actually should have had Yoshi dead there. Can? Yes. So something to note is I do believe can like breaks Yoshi's double jump armor at like 60 or 70%. It does it really early. So I would always recommend like chasing Yoshi down with it. Also remember, footstooling Yoshi is super strong. Because if they get footstooled and they lose their double jump, they're dead. They can't come back from that. Gunman. And he also had a top platform that you could have easily utilized. Don't forget that. Yeah, be very careful. Yeah, things about double jump armor. That's why it's like, off of that, I would have probably gone for a grab. Not good. Okay, good that you went for the can. That's normally like the option that you do. Because like that way, if they try to go off and edge guard you, they should get blown up before they can actually hit you. And if they are that close, generally, the explosion will also hit you, so that'll save you from it. Had the right idea, just a little bit too early on that clay pigeon. Smart on the Yoshi. I thought they were going to fall to the... Oh, that hurts. You should have rolled. You had the time to roll. Always remember, that's a gimmick. Roll. Just roll every time. They can't hit you. The main thing is that... what is it? Yeah, so basically when Yoshi rises, you can always roll past it. It's never a true shield break. It's only a true shield break if you do nothing. And then, of course, so you can spot dodge. You can spot dodge as well. Spot dodge is actually a better thing to do. But yeah, no, do that. Play a little bit safer with like your projectiles and everything. Egg is very punishable. Think about like egg, like Link going for a boomerang. You can just kind of jump over it. And just stay in a position where you kind of bait them to go after you, so then you just punish them extending to go after you. Because like Yoshi wants to mash their face against you. There's never not a time that Yoshi doesn't want to mash their face against you. So it's just kind of in their nature. They have to do it. So you just kind of play into that, and then when they come towards you, you just space around them with the duck, and you're good. Because like remember, while our disjoint is very small, the beak is not a hurt box, so that you actually are able to outrange Yoshi at all times. No, Banana Doggo is not top tier. The only thing that's good about the Banana Dog skin is that the duck, the Mallard Duck's not. Mallard Duck's not bad. Yeah. This is not a matchup you want to use Clay Pigeon for outside of like very niche situations where it's going to connect. You get a lot of damage off of it. But at the same time, it's like Yoshi should never be in a position to get hit by Clay Pigeon. Yeah, see, that's a good use of Shield Can. See, now that's a time that you go for Clay Pigeon. I think you were trying to go for that back air there, but a little unfortunate you missed it. Yeah, Shield. I would have waited for Shield Can at that moment. That was scary. Just Shield Can. Okay. So Yoshi actually understands how to fight that. Could you go over to the down angled? Reset your can here. Oh, that's really good. I wasn't sure if that was going to actually take away the double jump. But also, yeah, just get used to resetting your can. Like, oh, there's no reason to go for that. That was really good awareness by them. Oh. Yeah, you actually had like a full opening there, but you just weren't there to recognize it. Also, like, there's no reason for you to like retreat to can when you had a clear advantage. You just kind of gave up. Oh wait, yeah, we're not on Twitch anymore, so I can do this now. This is nice. Okay. So, like after that F tilt, you could have actually pressured them more. Because like they aren't really far enough away to like really get anything done, but that's kind of like a personal choice thing. Also, if there's an option, you go for it's Gunman, because if you get Black Gunman or if you get Lanky Gunman, you can get the special down, and eggs cannot go past that. Oh, you missed a big punish. Down air is one of those moves that Yoshi actually lands with lag. So always take advantage of that. Oh man, you didn't get the turnaround. Yeah, so that's a very important part of the matchup here. That's gonna take a while if I do that. Let's go to 18. This. So there's so many times that Yoshi's gonna be hitting the can. So what you do is you put a gunman right in front of them, so that way when they hit the can, they'll automatically blow up. This is a low-key, very important thing because you can make this situation happen way more than they think. Yeah. So always keep that in mind. You can use that against a lot of characters, like, but particularly like aerial-based ones. That's an important one to know. Gunman would have been a lot better. Ah, yeah. You gotta remember that can punish those rolls super well. Always remember, if you want to ping your can, do normal get up and then do it. I had no idea why you spammed that move. Again, like, if Yoshi's just spamming down here, just stay near him. You can just get the punish. No, I was going to say throw them off stage. Don't do that. Don't allow new Yoshi to play Yoshi. Smart. Oh, you weren't ready for the up air. Yeah, it's like, I don't know why. It's like you're really hesitant to start like juggles with up airs in a lot of situations, and I don't know why you are. Oh, wow, that Yoshi should have gotten a much bigger punish. Yeah, also, yeah, just don't do that, Clay Pigeon. Like, Clay Pigeon in this matchup is just terrible. Like, just, like, unless you see them, like, go for a grab or, like, the egg lay, just don't bother with Clay Pigeon. Or if you have them in, like, extra hit stun from Gunman, because that's not a bad time to do it either. But for the most part, Clay Pigeon just be banned from, like, your arsenal of moves. Yeah, again, like, by focusing on, like, spamming air on specials, like, you're just leaving yourself so much open. Like, you have to be boxing Yoshi when he's that close. Just, like, pressing any button just allows Yoshi to get way too much. Okay, that's good. Cover with can. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, Yoshi's air drift is hard to catch. Like, after an air dodge, that's a time that you can go, especially a directional air dodge, that is a time that you can actually go for Clay Pigeon. Reset your can. For the love of God, reset your can. There we go. I'm so mad at you. I am pissed at you. Like, if you all you had to do was hold shield. Remember, if a Yoshi can mash their face on you, they're going to mash their face on you. You had the gunman set up in the perfect position to just, like, automatically counter that at the time that you had it. And all you had to do is just be a little bit patient. Because, like, that, there's no way that gun wasn't going to hit. So that's what you got to remember. If a Yoshi's going to do something, they're going to mash their face on your shield. So just hold it. And the only thing, there's two things that you got to fear. If your shield has damage, then down B can break it. Down B fresh will only break it if the rising hit and then the falling hits get you. If you have a fresh shield and they do down B from above, it is not going to break your shield. The other thing too is like they can egg lay. Egg lay is like sort of scary, but it's not. Nothing is true off of it. Like they have to read you and you have to read them. So that's like a game of tug of war. But other than that, like, you know, gunman, like shielding and then gunman punishing, very common tactic. Shield can, very common tactic to beat it out. But I will say this Yoshi was really good at like getting around shield can. They were mostly going for grabs and egg lay when they saw you doing that. So like once you saw that enough, you could just spot dodge and just like punish with like up smash or something, or like grab them or something like that. Okay, yeah. So I imagine they've played you a bunch of times then, because like he seemed very familiar with at least dealing with shield can. But like there was so much more you could have done against them. So much more. Yeah, Duck Hunt's throwing out Clay Pigeon is just like the axe and neutral of Duck Hunt. It's not good, but everyone does it. Clay Pigeon's a good move, don't get me wrong. Because like you now, if you attack Clay Pigeon, you get punished too. But like it's so punishable. Like you just jump, he's stuck there for 60 frames, and you can do so many different things to him. Yeah, it's not good. You can actually get kills off of it. I mean, axe and neutral, you can technically get kills off of it too. Like Clay Pigeon's got more utility than axe and neutral does, but like it's not a neutral. It's not a neutral tool, and like way too many Duck Hunts use it like it is. It's really good on Wi-Fi. I'm not going to deny that. But like as long as you have like 2 cents of smartness, you press the X or Y button or your jump button, and you'll get over it. And then you're going to hit the Duck Hunt, and then they're going to be very sad, and that's how you win. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Is there anything that you're confused about, Bucks, at all? Because it's like, you don't really have any questions. Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, that's like mostly it. Just like play the spacing game better. Focus more on your can. Keep your advantages because you don't get too many of those against Yoshi. It's just like it's a lot of like small neutral interaction changes. Focus on learning how to edge guard better with the can because like can takes away double jump armor really like absurdly fast. So that's a really good thing to exploit. If you can learn how to footstool, that's a very good thing to do, but a little bit harder to get in this case, I would say. Because Yoshi's mobility in this game is absolutely nuts. But yeah, other than that, like those things are just bad to go for. Just make sure that you're more consistent with your moves. Like, make sure you land those backers when you need to. Don't be shy to up juggle with up air. Like that's going to be an area you're using a lot in this one, and then just de-stale it when you have to. It's better to kill Yoshi off with like your strong, like with your back air or nair, I would say, because because he's so heavy, it's like it normally takes a while before he dies off the top. And then just like understand like those moments where he's really vulnerable. So learn to use gunman, like Yoshi hitting your gunman more to your advantage, and shielding Yoshi so gunman hits them as well. Those are two things that are actually kind of important for this matchup. Like once you figure out how to lay them out throughout it and the interactions it has with Can, like those are all very good things to know.